Welcome everybody to our coverage of the Delaware Disc Golf Challenge here at Iron Hill Disc Golf Course in Newark, Delaware, powered by Innova Disc Golf. You are watching FPO Second Chase Card Round 2 Front 9 coverage brought to you by us here at BDub Pro. Today's commentary will be provided by myself, Cameron Makiling, and joining me today is my good buddy and fellow BDub commentator, Jesse Spangler. But hopping into these player profiles, up first is Jessica Weese from Grass Valley, California. Rebecca Cox from Cincinnati, Ohio. Alex Benson from Wilmington, Vermont. And Ellen Widboom from Brooksville, Florida. And here we are at hole 1, a 540-foot par 4. This one, you really just have to hit this first gap here and be moving to the right. And you want to land somewhere in here so that you can have a nice approach through these trees. The basket is a little elevated, so not a super easy make on the first hole. And there's OB on the left.
Looks like you want either a forehand or a nice turnover backhand.
Yep, Jessica Weese teeing off first, going with that forehand play here. That's looking great. Maybe a little sawed off.
Gonna be in the bushes. Probably have a tough look out of there, but she should be able to scramble from there.
Rebecca Cox teeing off second. Gets a great turn on that one.
Good kick out into the middle. Little bounce, spin bounce out there.
Alex Benson going with a forehand as well.
Turned over a little bit, needs to get sneaky. And it does.
Sneaky enough.
Probably a standstill reach out of those bushes.
And Ellen Widboom teeing off last. Looks like just turned over out of the hand.
Forehand into the cut roll. One of my favorite shots.
It's pretty much the only forehand I know how to throw. Good recovery there from Ellen. Gonna put her up right where that second set of trees starts up.
That's looking spicy. Get on out there. What a shot.
Great slide. Great spot to be in. Have a really easy birdie look there on hole 1. Nice play. Long circle 2 look there. Maybe just outside the second circle.
Really dug into the trees here.
Able to punch out. Oh, great recovery.
Yeah, you got to really be committed to fight through all the trees like that. She fully sent it.
Inside the second circle, but long look at a bird. Ooh, another tree for Ellen. Not ideal. Ellen laying up there with a Nova. She was saying it's a pre-XT one, like the old school Novas.
Oh, wow. I don't even know if I've ever even seen one of those before.
Yeah, I had not either. I also haven't been golfing for too long, so. Ooh, late tree, but easy putt.
Birdie look here.
Birdie make.
Knocks it down.
Great start for Rebecca Cox. Always nice to get things going with a bird early.
Looks like it gets her back to even on the tournament as well.
No, it just moved her 2+1.
Oh, oops.
Bogey there for Ellen. Couple unfortunate throws. Maybe some beginning of the round jitters there. And Jessica Weese able to scramble from par, from out of the bushes, with a really clean punch out there. Tap in for Alex Benson, and we are going to move along to hole 2. A 330-foot par 3. And as you can see off the tee pad, there are a lot of trees already.
Yeah, lots of small gaps to hit off of the tee. Pick one and then make it through there, and then just hope that you can get the rest of the way up to the basket.
Yeah, as long as you get like to the edge of these trees that we're flying in right now, you'll have a look at a birdie. But if you kick off anything, you are going to be fighting to find a par, I think. Ooh, late tree, but not a terrible kick.
Oh, that just turned over a little bit. Oh, but a good kick back to the middle, I believe.
That was a great kick. That should be right in the center of the fairway there.
Flip up a little more. Kicks left, gonna have to scramble.
Ooh, low and an early tree there for Ellen. And
There are some big rocks on the fairways and off the fairways, just all over this course in general.
I think that might be why it's called Rock Hill.
Definitely.
Able to find a nice line for the forehand. Give herself an easy par putt there.
Get up there. Another good layup through the trees.
Just go with a birdie look after that tree kick.
Get in there.
Ooh, just a little left.
Great putt. Little weak side left, but it was low enough to stick.
Yeah, that's some good spin to it.
No spin, just pushes it right in there.
Yeah, a couple of par tap-ins here. Nothing wrong with a par here on this par 3. You have to really nail that drive to get a 2 there.
Ton of trees in the way on that one.
A little more room to play here at hole 3. A 650-foot par 4. Really open for your tee shot, you know, minus those trees right off of the tee pad. But then you do have to work your way to the right and into the woods to get down to this basket that is on a cliff for a creek right there. You can see there's like probably a 6-foot drop off. So if you're on the right side, death putt. If you're on the left side, you got to putt up into it.
The creek look dry. Does it still play as a penalty?
It's casual.
Casual, okay. More of a placement, like a long placement shot here off of the tee.
Yeah, you want to give yourself a good angle into the trees there down at the mouth of the gap down there. It catches a little bit of that tree, but still gets really good distance off that forehand.
She absolutely demolished that drive.
That was a great spot, too.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Kicks out in the middle, though. Best result from that shot.
That is looking smooth. Might be stabling out a little early, but not a bad spot. Good recovery shot there from Alex.
She's definitely going to have a chance to save par from there. Right in the landing zone that you want. Ooh. Get some ground play.
Wow, what a smooth slide. Circle 2 putt. A little bit uphill, but definitely makeable.
Can definitely run it too since she's going uphill.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that hits a tree and kicks.
Oh, we're going to drop down into that creek bed down there. Tough place to scramble from.
Well, it doesn't look like it has enough turn on it. Probably still has a putt from behind the trees right there, but it is a death putt with that hill behind it.
Yeah, that little cliff makes it scary for sure.
It's looking pretty good.
Good little skip.
Sit down. Yep, she's going to have that uphill putt. Those are always kind of tough for me.
Yeah, I tend to like still overshoot them.
You overshoot them?
Yeah, I tend to go over it. Like I overcompensate for the height. And I get like I feel like I got to put really high up there, and in reality it's probably like 6 feet.
That was not the putt I thought she had out of the trees, but she has a great layup with that hill behind it.
Yeah, super safe play.
For another 3 here, knocks it
Drains
down,
it.
and that gets her back to even.
Yes,
Hot
that
start
was
here for
clean.
Cox.
Hits off the top of the chains there. We're gonna see that on this instant replay. Nice little straddle there, and then just under the band.
Mm-hmm. That might have been a band down the way that it dropped. That was
an inch higher. That's going back down the hill.
Oh yeah, you know on these disc catchers, if it's high, you're gonna hear that loud smack, and that disc is gonna run away.
Good par save from Alex from underneath.
Shows Cam and I how to putt uphill. Well done. Tap in for par. And another tap in for par.
Yeah, good scramble out of those trees for Ellen. That's a tough spot to be in down there by that creek. Hole 4, a 675-foot par 4. This one is kind of similar to the last one. You have a good amount of space off the tee pad, but you're still working right, and you're going to get back into the trees. You see that OB line down there on the right that is not in play for the FPO. That was only for the MPO field. The basket down here is a lot more guarded, and the road is OB long, so you could skip and flare right out of bounds if you run it too hard on your second throw or third throw even.
Definitely want to come up short on your approach shot, because it looks like it's not a death putt OB. Looks like there's a decent amount of room back there.
Yeah, if you're putting from circle's edge, I think definitely worth running it. You're going to be pretty hard to get it out of bounds unless you really spin putt really hard. But yeah, your approach shot, you want to make sure you're short or just barely long, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Good play. Very nice forehand.
Nice little flip up. Gonna hyze her out. Just sit.
A little tucked in there. Good long flight out of that forehand for Alan Widboom.
Ooh, big flags. Oh, forehand roller.
Needs to stand up. I like the idea, though.
Rollers in the woods, especially
Mhm.
forehand rollers, are really good plays.
I throw them a lot.
Oh, look at that.
That was so smooth.
What a shot.
Excellent ground play. It skipped like 6 times. Ooh.
Ooh.
Only like maybe like 2 feet from OB there. So
Testing the LB, but she's gonna have another birdie look.
oh, if it would have made it around that last tree, it would have fallen just under the basket.
Yeah, that one was looking really good. Oh, go in.
Ooh,
Camera
great,
angle got me, but that was a great layup.
great bid. Jessica just laying it next to the basket.
Get in there. Ooh. Good effort there, though. Oh, just a little short and right, but it's going to sit there for a nice easy tap in.
Ooh, tough.
Strong side, but not enough chains.
Par tap in there for Jessica. I didn't see anyone go OB throughout the weekend while we were filming, but it seems so intimidating. Like,
Yeah,
There's so much of it.
Just right there behind the basket.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, it's not so bad for putting, but if you're throwing from in the woods, and I usually throw pretty hard when I'm locked out of something, like trying to get through some trees or something, I feel like I would find that road every time.
690-foot par 5. This has got to be super wooded.
Yeah. This is, as you can see right here, very tight fairway. You could, like, maybe drive a Honda Civic up it. That's about it. And then the basket is up here, kind of like on this rock hill. Hey, look at that. And it's not a super easy par 5 despite only being under 700 feet. It's just 4 placement shots.
Mm-hmm. Can't just take a driver and rip on it.
Right.
Got to do something smooth. Plenty of ways to end up in the trees and not good spots.
Jessica was able to get a nice full flight out of that. Can still be in the middle of the fairway. Ellen doing the same thing. Coming up a little bit short.
Ooh, it's an early tree. I think it might have stayed in the open.
Yeah, she's able to look right up.
Gee, it's another tree.
Yeah, very narrow fairway, especially for how far you have to get it on each throw up a hill. I think at 690, with how much elevation change, though, it probably plays closer to 800, honestly.
That is true. Elevation is a big factor.
That's looking great. Right there at the marker. I believe that one was for 300 feet. You just gotta pluck your way up the hill. Well, maybe not as far as she wanted, but that was a very favorable kick. Alex just kind of having a hard time getting back out to the middle of the fairway here.
Yeah, this hole is tough. It will eat you up.
Oh, Staples out enough to keep her in the middle of the fairway. That was not bad.
Oh,
Jessica was trying to get it.
That was looking good.
She was trying to get up on top of that hill from there. Rebecca managing to get a little closer. She'll have a look from maybe a little obstructed by those trees right there.
Ooh. Oh, that was looking so good.
Easy putt from there, though. Great gap hit from Ellen. Late tree, not really going to be a problem there.
Uphill, not too obstructed. Let's see what she's got here. Get in there.
Oh, hits the little pad underneath the basket.
Oh,
Unfortunate.
nubbed out. Ooh.
Saves the bogey. A little scary at the end of that putt there.
That one nubbed in.
Yeah, that is the other thing about these disc catchers, is those nubs on the top can very differently change the outcome of your putt.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to one of the the ones that's a little more smooth on top or has a more flush set of rails.
Definitely seen some putts that have been almost a full disc in.
women are being featured in the magazine.
The women are out there, the pro women, so then it kind of motivates a lot of us amateurs to like go out there and not be afraid.
I would love to see more tournaments like this in the future for women's disc golf.
I want to see more women filling spots in a tournament than men. That'd be something to brag about.
Disc golf's legit and we're here to stay. We're gonna make names for ourselves.
Say yes to disc golf!
And we are back from that quick commercial break here at hole 6, a 530-foot par 4. You kind of have two different fairways you can go up with the line of trees in the middle here at the start. But then you can see there's this sweet little wall of little stick trees here, and then a nice little circle of rocks around the basket up here.
What a surprise, big rocks on this course.
I know, you never would have guessed.
It looks like hyzer off the tee, maybe a straight shot off the tee to a forehand hyzer to the basket.
Yeah, you could you can see here you can go with the big hyzer. If you were more comfortable with the forehand, that is still an option with that lane right in front of you.
Maybe flexi.
Maybe a little flexi, or just make sure you know it's out wide enough where you'll skip to the middle of the fairway up by where Curtis is.
I see.
Caught a little short.
Shout out Curtis doing catch cam. Ooh, early tree. Not what you're looking for.
Yeah, that's a tough spot to be in right there too. There's a lot of bushes and fallen tree branches right there. Rolls out to the middle. Wow, makes up a lot of distance on that second throw, but maybe a tough spot over there on the right side of the fairway.
Ooh, flex out of there. Oh,
Gets caught by the wall.
those are some toothpick trees right there.
Yeah, there's a pretty high probability that your disc could go right through them, but I think they all have disc magnets in them. So, oh wow, skips over the rock.
Great shot.
Pretty much right under the basket.
Oh, hold the line. That's another great shot. She's going to have another look for bird. Throwing the disc well today.
Oh, early tree. Has a lane and able to get up. Maybe slides just outside the circle, but I would say probably 27 feet if I had to get specific. Rough.
Get in there. Oh!
Nails it for the par save. That was huge.
What a shot. That was with that Nova, right?
It sure was. Let's see that again here from the other angle in slow motion. Yeah. She gets so much spin on that thing, and it has so much that older XT, or I guess it wasn't XT plastic then, but it had so much grab.
As soon as I hit the chains, it was like, yep, I'm staying in the cage, in the basket.
Wow, what a great par save.
Get in there. Oh, it leaves it short.
A little low.
Ooh, almost no chains needed on that one as it swirls around the bottom of the basket.
Yep, great bogey save.
Yeah, that was a good scramble after the early tree.
Great birdie from Alex Benson after a fantastic.
That upshot
second
was
throw
beautiful.
We are on to hole 7, a 370-foot par 3. A little shorter here, but you can barely see the basket down there to the right. There are so many trees between you and that green down there. I would say in 370 feet, there's probably like 450 trees.
Yeah, I was gonna say that looks tough. This looks like a hole that will munch on disc if you're playing solo or haven't played there before. Don't have a spotter or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just look at all that foliage.
This is one where I would want to throw a couple, but I know I would just have to take the first one because I'm already going to spend so long looking for it.
Exactly.
Nice smooth turnover.
Hold that line. Nope. Can't miss everything.
I mean, I guess somebody could.
Yeah, not that shot though. That one was looking really good. Oh, a little slip. And a
Ouch.
tree. Looks like she's okay, just disappointed with the result of the shot. Turn. Nope.
Yeah, the ground was a little wet at the beginning of the round.
Oh, that looks good. Come on.
It had rained pretty much the whole night.
Woo!
Great skip.
Gonna have a long comeback putt, but that was a great shot from where she was at.
Oh, tough lie. Long look for par. Yeah, if you can get this one in 2, this is definitely a bonus birdie.
I'm sure there is a line that's there, but it looks like it's almost like a crapshoot off the tee.
A little bit. Even on the fairway, it's still kind of a crapshoot.
Mm-hmm.
Just good to save par.
Oh, come on. That looks good.
Oh, skips it off the top. Tough. A par almost feels like a birdie on this one.
I was just gonna say that. This hole looks tough.
There you go.
And there is a par.
There's a par.
Is that the lone par on this hole for the card?
It was almost a scar frame there, but able to avoid it. Alex Benson keeping things moving. We're gonna head over to hole 8, a 610-foot par 5. Another short par 5. You can see it's almost more uphill than the last one, and there's way more rocks on this fairway.
This is
the
like
rockiest fairway yet.
stand still on every shot.
Oh yeah, until like here, and then you can maybe have enough footing to do a nice jump putt up at this basket that's like 7 or 8 feet in the air.
You don't even, like, you try and do a run up, you're rolling an ankle or something worse. Like,
Yeah, the tee pad is the last time you get to run up on this hole.
just walking this fairway looks dangerous.
I almost rolled my ankle like 3 separate times just carrying a camera.
It's a good thing you have hockey ankles.
I do have hockey ankles. But the players kept being like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm chilling." But that probably looked really scary. Oh, that's looking
Looks like the best
Very
drive so
clean.
far. That is a great shot.
not terrible footing right there either. She can go right behind that, put your foot right up against that rock.
I was just
Still
gonna
be
say
inside
that-
the paper's width or the
Mhm.
disc's width.
That disc is pretty too as we get the zoom in on it. Oh,
Gonna be right there next to Jessica.
big rip from the standstill.
Yep, keeps it low. Manages to not get kicked around by too many rocks.
Get
up
around
there.
it. Oh, got a little kick off of it, but not a bad result.
Yeah, enough hyzer to keep pressing forward and to the right.
That's looking good.
That was very smooth. We will catch up with her in just a second.
Yeah,
and
I was gonna
see
say,
where
I
that
guess we'll
was.
find out where that landed in a minute.
Oh, we're gonna be caught up in the trees on the left side over there for Alex.
Oh, get off of that. Nope, right into it. We're rocking back and forth to get some power on the forehand.
Get some good
That
power.
was a great shot.
She has a long look at a very elevated basket. Oh, almost manages to get out. Might be able to lean out from there. Safe play. Probably want to be a little closer to the bucket there.
Just gonna say it's gonna be a tough putt up to that elevated basket on that little pyramid.
Great out from Jessica.
Get up, get up. Oh, did it sit on top or did it fall off the
It
backside?
slid off the backside, but it did look like it was going to stay up there for a second. Great par for Rebecca Cox. Making that big elevated putt there. Alex Benson hitting a bogey. Yeah, she was off the fairway quite a few times, unfortunately. Jessica Weese with a solo bird. Very well executed. From back where she was, it looked like she was giving it an eagle run on that second throw there.
Yeah, definitely. Another wooded hole. Doesn't look like too many rocks on this fairway so far, at least.
Nope, looks like you got some nice footing, or at least nice options for footing around here. Very tight fairway, does hook to the right here, and there's so many trees here. The woods here are so different, or the woods in Delaware are so different than where we're from here in Oregon.
Yeah, they're like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's more pine trees here in Oregon. They kind of space themselves out a little bit.
Yeah. This forest just like grows on top of itself.
And it's like the trees, the whole root system is connected.
Oh, that's smooth. Oh, almost got all the way out. There's a little pine tree right there.
Oh, what a kick.
Wow, very favorable. Not a bad lie either.
And that's not a good kick.
Tough tree.
Big turn. Almost a clean full flight. Hits a stump right at the end. That was a great shot.
That forehand might be pressing a little right, but she gets some really good forward progress, and she might even have a long look from over that log.
Yeah, it looked like there was a line there.
Nice and in the middle of the fairway. That is a tough line.
Oh man, she nailed it. Just needed a slightly different kind of flip up angle, but that was a great shot.
Oh,
Ooh.
that was good. Maybe a tough last kick there, but she nailed that line around those trees. Great up from Ellen.
Good Annie jump putt right there.
These fallen leaves make for really nice, like when there's not a lot of rocks, makes for really nice ground play.
Right off the top of the cage. Get in there. Yep.
Good save.
It definitely does. It doesn't, like, the discs don't skip up too much.
They
But
just,
just kind of
slide. Yeah, they glide.
Oh.
Rough. Those top bands are so mean.
But at least you can see the baskets way
It's
down in
true.
the woods.
You can always find them.
I was playing on some Mach 7s last weekend, and I knew where the pin placements were, and I still could barely see the baskets in some of like the shaded wood spots.
Yeah, the brightness of these disc catchers definitely helps. And taking one last look at the front nine scorecard here, you can see off to a bit of a rough start. A couple of birdies here for most of the players. Hopefully we can turn things around here in the back nine. Gonna be a little tight for a couple holes here, but there is some opportunities to score on the back nine portion of this course. Make sure to follow us at PDGA on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and head to pdga.com and sign up for an official PDGA membership if you do not already have one. And of course, you can find us from BDub Pro at BDub Pro on Facebook and Instagram and over on our YouTube channel. And make sure to hit like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell on there so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming content. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you in the back nine.